What's going on, my people? We finna be reacting to goddamn Jay Wick, Georgia rapper who looks like Jesus in a way. He low-key looks like Jesus, but he don't be acting like Jesus or rapping about saving people. He don't rap about the Bible, bread, breaking bread, sharing bread with your folks. And that's for sure not what them charges are showing right now. But anyways, enough chatter. We finna get into. Hold on. Oh, okay. But yeah, his murder. Now, if y'all don't know, I guess he had a. I know Jay just gonna go back. He gonna go through it. He gonna go through it again.
Horrible news for the YC community. Jay
Yo,
Wick, the Georgia white rapper who came out with pork chop sandwich. Apparently, his attempted murder charge has been upgraded to first-degree murder. And for those that don't know what that means whoever got hit up didn't make it. Now, right. Say Cheese would drop today, 2 hours ago. Georgia rapper Jay Wick attempted murder charge.
No shit, bro. I'm tripping. Fucking dropping the blunt and shit. I don't got no bitch, so I ain't tripping, but look, like, I know this gotta be the worst news you could get in a jail cell. Like, you just praying that nigga make it. You just like, even though you shot him, you still like, I'm praying anyway. I got something to lose. He probably got kids. He probably like, fuck, man, this nigga gotta make it. He gotta pull through. He gotta pull through. As soon as he checked, he got that news. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Wait till it's over. Oh shit.
The video is too
quiet. Ain't gonna be
Boost your
no
volume
more.
Up to 600% with Turbo Loud. Your browser caps on.
Boy. He just gonna be a jail nigga.
Premeditated. That is a strong word right there. Reason being, premeditated means this was thought out before it happened. This was planned. This wasn't something that just went down, which would fall under a second-degree murder. This wasn't an accident, which would fall under a manslaughter. Premeditated means it was planned. No different than the Fulio assassination. If that's the case, Jay Wick is now facing, at minimum, life in prison in the state of Florida or the death penalty. Comments would say, damn, free bro, 100, 100, 100, 100. What the fuck I missed? What happened? Cooked them, pork chop sandwich. Damn, my boy was at the beginning of a promising career. Out of all this bullshit, this is the only
how it should be for every state.
That's actually hitting home.
Life
because
or the death penalty for murder.
Jay Wick just started firing off. He just started going viral. I think he has like 2 big songs, was moving around, doing shows. This is the very beginning of his career. And this is not what you want. You don't want to get locked up for all of the initial hype as you start to blow, because that becomes the finishing blow to your career. Now, my boy Seti Nash would also cover this, so we're gonna watch the 2 posts that he made.
Boy, I think Jay Wick might be fried. Listen to this. Name Donald Justin Anderson. And they got him booking date 5/14/2026. Charges homicide, murder.
That boy look like he been going through it. I ain't gonna lie, he look strung out. Like, damn, nigga.
Murder, first degree, premeditated. Wait. What the Oh, shit. I didn't read that part. What?
So is this not real? Like, look at these. You just skip right over the ATT part. Jay Wick, blah, 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 say he paying the full crash out. What they talking about right here? White boy Jay. What they talking about right here? The guy he shot is home. He made a video already. I believe ATT means attempted, bro. Also, Buddy's stories about Wick shooting for nothing make 0 sense.
Whoa. So that mean dude died? Homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated.
Now, somebody in the comments would say, so you just skip right over the attempt part. Another guy would say the guy he shot his home, he made a video already.
So he ain't even checked.
But he didn't put the link. And also Danny Nagel ATL would say, I believe the ATT means attempted murder, bro. Also, buddy story about Wick shooting for nothing makes zero sense. So what they're talking about is this right here. Maybe principal, ACC, accomplice, ATT, attempted. But then it would be like, well, why would they put homicide first degree premeditated? So like I said, the only thing that would make sense in this situation, homicide first.
So like, shit, it's probably edited, man. Low key. First name, blah, 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 Mel, da, 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 da. This probably some shit that nigga copy and pasted from notes. Nigga just made this bond set, cash, not set, blah, 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 attempted, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Like, that shit that don't even make sense.
Degree premeditated. So like I said, the only thing that would make sense in this situation is if the kid he shot died. So let's actually look at the paperwork, because Jay Wick has been transferred from Georgia, where he was arrested, where they went and got him, and has already been brought back to Florida. The paperwork is posted. Now, obviously this is zoomed out, but this is pretty much his entire case here from the very beginning to end, and we're gonna look at his actual case. So the paperwork states on April 25th, 2026, the police were dispatched to whatever, and the victim was identified as Darren Haywood Jr. They observed that Haywood sustained multiple gunshot wounds, to include a gunshot to the upper chest, at least 2 gunshots to the stomach, the abdomen, and a gunshot to the right leg. Haywood was subsequently transported to Bay Medical Center for further medical treatment. Based on the nature and location of Haywood's injuries, your affiant believes the suspect intentionally discharged a firearm at Haywood multiple times, striking him in areas of the body capable of causing death or great bodily harm. Now, police would learn that Darren Haywood, the victim, and Donald Anderson, Jay Wick, are from the same town, and that Haywood, the victim, traveled to Panama City Beach to attend Jay Wick's performance. During the course of the investigation, the sergeant made contact with the victim's sister at the hospital and obtained a sworn recorded statement from her. The sister advised she was aware he was in Panama City Beach to attend the Jay Wick performance, and that Haywood was residing with Jay Wick at an Airbnb. Haywood's sister provided video footage showing the victim at the residence inside the garage area, hanging out with Jay Wick and several other members of the group. The video depicts Jay Wick and others utilizing a cell phone and computer to promote the event on social media. The victim's sister identified Jay Wick in the video. The victim's sister also identified another member in the video as the producer. The video provided by the victim's sister was taken shortly before the shooting occurred. Moments after the video was recorded, the shooting occurred near the Boardwalk area in close proximity to the rental. During the investigation, the sergeant got a sworn recorded statement from the victim. The victim was suffering from serious injuries and had difficulty speaking at times. During the statement, he advised he had gone down to the Boardwalk area to watch Jay while Jay was with a female. He stated that Man sent him down there and described the purpose as essentially watching Jay or acting as security. Now, the rest of...
You know what it probably was? He probably sent that nigga. The nigga who told him to send that nigga. Like, Jay probably already knew what was going on. But like, you have these niggas watch me or some shit. Like, he probably ain't trusting niggas who was around him. And then, like, let's say you walk off to go talk to a little female or something, and then you peep a nigga watching you, knowing like, what, you don't need no security, nigga. You got a fire on you. You don't need a security, especially not no little nigga, a nigga that's little smaller than you. It's not gonna be the case, right? And like, so that's probably what happened, bro. He probably just felt like this nigga's finna get set up. Are they trying to just snatch his chain? I don't know if he had a chain. Snatch his chain, rob the nigga, do something to the nigga, harm the nigga. It's like, other than that, you're not shooting a person that you're with. It doesn't matter what goes on unless you feel like these niggas trying to backdoor you.
What the report says is basically everything I already told y'all. He was acting as security. Jay went down to the beach. When he came back, he asked Jay Wick if he was straight. He said, yeah. Jay walked, turned around, opened fire, shot the shit out of him. He told officers he has no idea why. Now, bouncing over to my Instagram, which if you haven't,
I mean, that's what street niggas gonna say though. They don't know why, cause he keeping it street, But obviously something else was going on. Obviously, but just trying to like overthink about it. Yeah, he had to feel like he was getting backdoor. Nigga, no, walk up to me like, hey Jay, you good? Nigga, do I look good, nigga? Like, why you checking? Why you trying to see if he's good or not? Like, that's how I know something else had to go down. Cause like, if the nigga just talking to a female walking to the beach, you know, or maybe like they got into it, right? And then Jay probably steamed off just walking with a female, went down to clear his mind at the beach. Just like, man, I ain't trying to do nothing to this nigga. For me, she probably like, as a matter of fact, yeah, she probably followed after Jay, start talking to Jay, calming him down. Like, this nigga come over here, I'm a da 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 da. And then like, he walks down there, probably say some extra shit, just some extra shit, like, and then like how he probably say something, cause he say something, that's why he's walking away. Then he say something, then Jay turn around, probably say, nigga, what? Bah, 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 bah. Like, yeah, that's probably how it went. Cause like niggas not shooting, but they just, I promise you that's how it went for sure. Cause niggas is not, they just not doing it. It's not doing that. So yeah, I broke it down. So you feel me? They get into an altercation. Jay walk off. The female follow behind him, and then the nigga is like watching Jay. He walks down there trying to, I guess, still argue with the nigga. And then Jay probably like, he ain't trying to argue with this nigga because he has a show that night. And then he walks off. Jay walks, because if you walk up to Jay and Jay start walking away, obviously he don't want to be near you. So he start walking away. I'm assuming he say something that he didn't like, or just really just got on this nigga nerves, or just got his what you call it, his like harm scale, like I'm just say harm scale to the max, and turned around there, been 10 the nigga.
Followed, go ahead and do. We're gonna take a look at my reels, which have been going absolutely crazy, and the one I did of Jay Wick, which sits over 1 million views. I had a woman named Puerto Rican Barbie comment, and I can't click on her page because everything is in a bikini and I'm gonna get the video demonetized, but she says this is not the story, laugh my ass off. He was getting robbed by the 18-year-old, him and his security all opened fire. And normally I would believe somebody shaped like her, but I'm just gonna say this. What I told her was, it's not that I don't believe what you're telling me. I'm just relaying what the police were told, because that's what.
Fuck what the police told. That's kind of like what I was saying though, cause like that nigga Harm, he had to feel like, yeah, this nigga's trying to rob. That's the only, bro. That is the only way, bro. Niggas do not intimidate other than like, unless you're pulling out a gun. And if you're putting out a gun, you're trying to rob the nigga, because you're not putting out a gun trying to scare him. Like, you're gonna die. That's obvious. So you gonna go with a move. You ain't just pulling it out, scaring niggas, bro. Like, come on, bro.
It's in the actual paperwork. And nothing in the paperwork says that Jay Wick's security advised them that they all opened fire, which would be self-defense, right? Or at least they'd be trying to make it sound like self-defense. None of them said that though, unfortunately, which makes it look like attempted murder. So now let's actually find out if he's charged with the murder and if this kid actually died.
People keep asking, how do we actually get an AI agent on our team?
That means like, just Jay Wick has fake security. He has fake security, okay? His security didn't want to be involved. Them guns was probably very illegal. Very. There probably wasn't one legal gun. Because if you're my security, Nigga, you're talking to the police. You're giving them your gun that you shot, nigga. Promise you, I won't. I ain't touch a gun. I ain't pop a bullet, nigga. My clip gonna be full in the house. Cause I ain't like I got security. I don't need a gun. But like the cops don't gotta know that. You feel me? Like they don't know that it's on me though. But that's just what I tell them. That's what makes me think like them niggas, which is probably his friends, just niggas he's with, just moving sloppy, bro. Nah, real shit. Like that's moving sloppy. That's moving sloppy.
This is the jail page right here. Again, Donald Anderson, and it's gonna say Pren, ACC, ATT, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. It looks.
I feel like about this charge, like the nigga probably did survive, or he probably got taken to the hospital, did all that surgery, emergency surgery, made it out, was good for a couple of hours, probably like 20 hours, and then check. Well, not funny, but like, yeah.
Terrible. It seems like he is charged with a first degree murder, but we don't want to take the jail's word for it. We don't want to believe in something that says 3 different things. He could have been the principal, the accessory, he could have been the fucking premeditated, or it could have been attempted. That's too much shit. So what we're gonna
he's keeping it 100. He's keeping it street, I should say. Not 100. He's keeping it street. They know it was other guns involved. And he's probably not gonna tell them like what other guns, cause like they could see. So they just charge the nigga with everything. Like, yeah. That's if this is true. If this is true.
Believe in something that says 3 different things. He could have been the principal, the accessory, he could have been the fucking premeditated, or it could have been attempted. That's too much shit. So what we're gonna look at is the actual court records. According to the court records, at this time, he is only charged with attempted first degree murder. That's it. It's attempted. Out of all these dates, he has no contact with the victim. If the victim was dead, it wouldn't be possible. No contact with the victim's family. There's nothing that's been updated that says he's been charged with anything aside from attempted first degree murder. That is it. Jay Wick is not facing life. He's not facing death. Well, he's facing life for attempted murder. He's not facing the death penalty. So everybody can, we may see pork chop sandwich again in the future. At this time, he's not facing anything too extreme. But attempted murder is still attempted murder, and in Florida, he can still get a life sentence for that. This could still fuck his entire career. Hopefully, the Puerto Rican Bobby that we saw on Instagram will be his lawyer and can break this shit down, because apparently she has all the...
Yo, he gon' bro. If the nigga didn't check, that kind of switches everything. But just, it's everything still goes. Everything still goes. He still got shot by multiple guns. Nigga, you still gotta explain all that. So nothing changes.
And I say that sarcastically, of course. But I think the confusion, and nothing against Seti Nash, nothing against Say Cheese or anyone else that reported this. Right. I think the confusion all came from literally that title of where it said first degree premeditated, but prior it said ATT for attempted. An easy mistake, an easy fix. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all.
I'll see y'all next week.